Like the paintings and shit. I know there's like probably some correlation that they've made between different cultures at similar time periods that have what looks like a spaceship or some shit. I want to know like how many paintings there are compared to how many of those types of paintings there are, just to be like how like pulled out of like I don't know context it is or something.
Well, I mean, it's something we think about a lot now. People coming from the stars, so it's not uncommon to think that back then people would have been like, "What if?" You know?
Yeah, it's that kind of bias. I think it's more realistic to think that like I don't know, it just has something to do with the culture at that time that isn't related to aliens. And yes, it might be shared among other cultures. If you think about like the pyramids in Egypt compared to like the pyramids in like South America and stuff, there's actually a large period in time between the two. It's not unfathomable to think that like maybe the Vikings went to Egypt and fucking South America, and over like 1,000 or more years, like they had like some blueprints, and they were like, "Hey, fucking check this shit out."
Well, yeah. I feel like that.
I mean, there's people
just making it more complicated than it even needs to be.
Africans.
Like, people have like the same idea all the time.
Yeah, I mean, a pyramid is pretty simple.
Yeah,
and if it's something hard coded in our mindset to this whole thing, progress and building, and it's like, yeah, the 3 or 4-sided pyramid is a pretty simple conclusion to how to build higher.
Yeah.
You huge base gets taller.
You learn
gets
that
smaller.
the first time you make a sandcastle.
Yeah. And it's basically just a pile.
Yeah. I could see, like, northern African, like Egyptians and whatnot, making their way to around Japan and maybe seeing fireworks 4,000 fucking years ago, and coming back with all sorts of ideas about shit going up into the air and rocket propulsion and how fire made things ascend, and carving that shit in the walls. Why not?
Yeah. See, okay, I just want to make this clear. I'm only bringing these up just for us to talk about it. Like I don't buy any.
Lend credence to it.
Yeah. I just find it an interesting topic, kind of. Yeah.
It's something to talk about.
Yeah.
That's why we're talking about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the? I can't remember what the desert's called, but it's got these shapes drawn into it that you would only be able to see from the sky.
Yeah.
And
that's in New Mexico.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe so. Like a bird.
Yeah, there's like birds, and then there's like.
Pretty sure it's in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Well, fucking Area 51's in New Mexico.
I feel like
fucking weird, isn't it?
I feel like the best explanation for that is somebody thinking that there's something out there, and they want to communicate.
People always want to put something behind something else, even though maybe there's just not something there. Maybe some dude was really, really proud that he made a really big fucking bird with a rock on the ground. Like those other ones, the rocks.
The rocks that move?
Yeah. Yeah, they just go in a straight line.
They just...
Maybe those people really, really needed those rocks a couple 100 miles that way, and after long enough, they fucking gave up.
Where is this?
I don't recall.
I think
maybe Mexico?
I think it's somewhere outside of the United States.
That's why I said maybe Mexico?
Out of the... Damn it. European.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No, I really don't.
Fine.
All the European areas got like burial mounds and Stonehenge. We got all the desert rocks.
They got deserts.
In Europe?
Well, no.
Point at one on a map. I dare you. I don't know of any fucking deserts in Europe.
Wait, isn't like Afghanistan and Iraq? And
is that part of Europe?
I believe so.
Or is that part of Asia?
The continent.
It's the Middle East, so it's the East. In the middle.
Yeah.
Like the cream
Europe,
on an Oreo.
Europe only goes to as far east as like Finland, Lithuania,
Yeah, that's
Latvia. You know, and then but if you make your way down, you know,
Yeah,
like
but once you get
Romania.
closer to Russia, that's all fucking Asia.
Yeah, it's all.
All Asia.
Uh-huh.
Aaron's looking it up on his phone right now.
But then there's the term Eurasia.
Yeah. That's where it gets all muddled.
So, but yeah, no, that's the East, man. Middle East. It's not Europe.
What are you asking your phone, Aaron?
I'm just.
Are there any deserts in Europe?
But I mean, yeah.
He's like, actually, that's a pretty good thing to search for. I should have searched for that in the first place, huh? You were saying, Brian?
Yeah. never
places
mind.
like
Fine.
places like Croatia and Serbia. I think that's like still Europe.
I punched a Croatian once.
Good.
He had glasses on.
Good job.
I had to run really fast to punch that kid. Then we were friends.
This is how Americans make friends.
That's life. Yeah.
Um.
Being a shit, I'm gonna punch you. We can shake hands when it's all done and over with.